So here we are in game, and yes, firstly I want to showcase the remodel for Alioramus. This looks absolutely beautiful, and I can show it off in its full detail. So this is Alioramus altai, the normal version of this dinosaur, and it looks really nice. So I'm going to put a before picture on really quickly of the previous Alioramus, and it looks really different. The snout's gotten longer especially, and I feel like the fluff on the arms has gotten more prominent as well, and of course you can see the feet as well getting their changes too. One thing that I think is very important with Alio definitely goes down to that snout, and maybe I do want to say this area behind it is a little bit deeper. I need to bring my mouse up for this, so I want to do that really quickly. One thing that I do agree and I do think has changed a little bit is back here, this part of the mouth has changed. It goes up now instead of straight along like it used to do, and the snout's gotten longer and more like so pronounced. The transition from fluff to scales is also a little bit more noticeable now. Before, the gradient wasn't as strong. I feel like this blue is also stronger as well. But yeah, Alioramus's changes are quite significant. I don't think they're massive, but it does tweak the dinosaur in a nice amount where it's nice and prominent. Now we go to the defense subspecies. Now with the defense subspecies, the head was a lot blunter and it did look quite weird. However, now it does look very, very nice. If I just really quickly go into Ansel and just get a close-up of this nose, it looks great, right? And yeah, I do think the tweaks are really nice with Alioramus. You can see here that the full fluff on the hands isn't there anymore, and then on the feet the scales are a lot more prominent as well. It's a very nice remodel. I feel like the neck as well has gotten some work on it. The scales detail there is insane. I just want to point that out. Like if you look right there, it's really high level of detail. Once again, I'll put a before and after picture of Alioramus up on the screen now for you guys to check out. And the next one is Remotus. This one's got a lot more fluff on it and it's a lot more prominent. That snout is a lot longer. That is a snout that I have never seen before. That is so long. But yeah, once again, Alioramus, really long snout for this subspecies Remotus right here, and the crests are a lot more prominent here. Obviously the nose or the snout is longer. You've got these weird like spikes on it now, which is pretty cool. You've got the fluff on the back of the head is making a return, but look at those scales on the neck once again. Very detailed. Then of course more fluff on the arms, and the rest of the body is slender as per. But I really like the look of this new Alioramus. I want to know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below, because I think it looks really nice. Now, the new Alioramus obviously will have new animations, which is something that the developers did say. So I'm just going to really quickly show off the animations here. So this is the running animation. Let's see if I can get a side by side of the old and new. This is with, I believe, this is the standard subspecies or the speed one. I'm not actually too sure. That is the running animation right there for Alioramus. We'll now go into the walking animation. Looks really nice, I gotta say. Just feels more fluid. Now, I don't think any of the sounds have changed, so I'm not going to check them out, because the developers did say none of the... Oh, they said sounds haven't changed. They never mentioned sounds. That was just the sleeping and sitting down, and then we're going to do the getting back up, the yawn and everything. Now we're going to showcase the crouching. This is what it's like when crouching. I feel like this is different. The back arches up a lot more here. We'll have to get side by side to see if there is a difference. So let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. Are you happy to see the Alioramus changes, or are you not happy to see them? I'd love to know what you think. But now let's go into my favourite change and the most unexpected one, Suchomimus. Here we have Suchomimus, and this dinosaur looks absolutely incredible. It's gotten a huge change compared to in the past, and oh my god, I love this new model. Most notable here is the snout of the dinosaur, and of course if you want to go down the back as well, the neck obviously feels more prominent there, and the back just feels more like Sucho. And I just want to say, this is a beautiful model rework. Definitely one of my favorite ones. We're just going to go into Ansel here and just showcase it off. Look at the teeth, nice and prominent there. I like how you've got 2 of the teeth going upwards and the rest going down. It's obviously going to be the same on the other side. Once again, the claws feel like they're hanging a lot more. They definitely feel like there is a change there. It's quite nice with the feet as well. I feel like there's also more detail on them because a lot of these remodels do have remodels on the feet, so I'm going to include that there. And of course the back, which looks absolutely beautiful. I really like Suchomimus's rework. It looks really nice. Let's just showcase the other subspecies. This is the speed one, and look at this. You've got a single crest on the snout of the dinosaur. Obviously the snout is still just as prominent, but going along the back, you've got these like spines, so to say, and it's really cool. I like it. It kind of feels like a dragon, and I like that a lot. This is really nice, and you can definitely tell the subspecies apart now because before you couldn't. The main difference here is everything kind of shifts up. A lot of the lower bulk goes, but then it adds to the top with the spikes. That's the best way to explain it there. Of course, I'll have a before and after of what's been changed here with some images. Let me know your thoughts. Now, of course, we go into Anguilla, which is defense. The spikes stay. However, the snout has gotten a lot thicker, and the spikes and the back seems to be a lot more like streamlined, so to say. It's like less bumpy with less of a spine, but everything just thickens out, especially on the tail. If you want to see here, the tail definitely is thicked out more. I do like the fact that there's some little scratches on the tail as well. It's like stretch marks. It's really nice to see. But yeah, this snout is so cool. As a defense subspecies, you can tell. I love the detail on that snout as well. Obviously back down with the legs and the feet and the underbelly, but I really like this back. I think that back is really, really nice overall, and I feel like it's going to be nice to see in game. But now, of course, speaking of it in game, we're going to have a look at the animations and compare them to the animations currently on the live branch. So let's go ahead and check that out. So here we have our Suchomimus, and of course, as the developers did mention, the animations have gotten a rework. So we're going to do our beautiful side-by-side comparison. So this is the walking animation. Also, you've got a little hood has been hidden. Oh, I like that little keybind. That's nice to see. But yeah, this is the walking animation on Suchomimus now. Looks really, really nice. I wish there was a way to just stop the head from moving when you're walking. I like how the hands are keeping still. I feel like there might be some clipping issues with the claws. I'm not too sure, but maybe they're actually going right between each other. I'm not too sure, but I like the way they're moving. I don't think the claws have changed too much. They look pretty much the same. Now we're going to just sit down, do the sleep. That's that. Then we get up. And now we're going to do crouch. So this is the crouch. I'm going to do a walk with the crouch. Obviously, you'll be probably able to see the differences when I'm showing them on the screen. But yeah, that's Suchomimus' changes. I've probably missed out something. I definitely have, and I will apologize for that if I have. But now we're going to go ahead and check out the other stuff that this update has in store for us.